lots of people. A few years ago, I didn't think this day and me being here before you would ever happen. It's gotten me thinking greatly of the past recently and how much these last few months have impacted us all. How it's impacted myself, my family, our family friends. I found myself in a place of grief while losing Apryl, pushing myself away from the people that matter most in isolation. We've all, in some way or another, experienced this pain. We hurt, so we yell, ignore each other, give up, and close doors. We mourn and forget everything else. We do, and I do not tell you this to sadden more already broken hearts, but to speak the truth. Our lives have taken on a dark, rolling storm, and it's sad. Sad to have lost an amazing person, and sad to have to be here today. However, just because something is sad, just because it feels like there's a storm stuck in the sky, that does not mean that there isn't any light. The other day, I cried into my boyfriend's arms. I sobbed into his shirt and couldn't stop for a while. I had begun to have these thoughts that now often plague my mind. Thinking of how much I wish Aunt Apryl could meet Reese, my boyfriend. Thinking of how much I wish she could meet my best friend in Chicago, and because of both the most free-spirited people I've ever met. Thinking of how Aunt Apryl was going to visit me last year in Chicago. And thinking of the cake she would make me at my wedding. And it hurts to admit this reality of these thoughts to myself. But as Reese held me and let me drench his shirt in tears, I began to feel something else. I could feel myself begin to release months of pent-up grief. All the things I thought I couldn't feel and all the words I thought I couldn't think came out of me, and I could feel my body begin to heal. In that moment, I felt Aunt Apryl's presence with me as I took a full breath in what had felt like months. I think I had been searching for her presence for a while now, but had searched and grieved in a way that locked doors. A way that drew me further from her, because I discovered that I felt her presence best when reaching out and surrounding myself with my loved ones. I realized then that Aunt Apryl is and always has been illuminated in my life. I felt as though Aunt Apryl had put these amazing friends and a boyfriend into my life this last year because she knew how much love and support I would need. And whether it was just crazy timing or not, I feel and know it was her all along. Aunt Apryl wanted us to love and celebrate love in the way she did. She gave to everyone constantly, and I think that was one big, beautiful aspect of her soul and spirit. Her love and kindness for others. She constantly dedicated her time to people, whether it was to help, to comfort, or to bring joy. It's a beautiful thing our world, I think, often lacks. My relationship with Aunt Apryl has taught me this. Taught me that the love, passion, and joy you give out to the world will always come tumbling back to you. Through my years, and I'm sure yours too, I've seen the hearts Aunt Apryl has touched. Not only the hearts here in this room, but the hearts of the people from different states, countries, and continents. It's amazing, and while I know many have lived their lives similarly, not many have done what she has done while fighting cancer, raising 2 kids, and being an awesome wife. Well, of course, always finding time to make you that cake and run that 4K. And it's all because she loved. She loved us, and she loved me. And so we returned to the morning we've all experienced. The pain, the grief, and all the leftover love we have for Apryl. It's been hard, and I, for one, can say I have not been my best self through it all. But I realized that extra love, that grief is a beautiful thing that I have the privilege of experiencing with the people that I love most. This admiration and awe for Aunt Apryl and her accomplishments, you have too. And we have the pleasure of carrying that excess love with us. We get to now take the love she's given us and reconnect with each other. So while there is a dark storm rolling through our lives, there is indeed that light. A light that is Aunt April's insane, awesome, lovely, incredible life. A light that has and continues to touch many. A light that will never go out as long as we continue to carry this grief and, most importantly, this love. The other day I bought a pin I thought Aunt Apryl would have liked. It said, "I love everybody and you're next." I want to live my life to the fullest and love to the max, just like that pin insinuated. And I know Aunt Apryl would agree. So as I reach the end to this speech, I remember that while I am young and have the rest of my life ahead of me, I already know that the love I have is and always will be the most important thing ever. And the fact that I was blessed to have Aunt Apryl as my aunt, that I had her as my aunt to love and admire, that I had an aunt who would make me a Harry Styles cake for my birthday. It would sneak me into Disneyland at 10 p.m. at night. That out of the millions of women in the world, Uncle Peter chose her. That makes me a very, very lucky and loved girl. So let's remember how much Aunt Apryl deserves the best party and the best celebration. She deserves the light colors and laughter and love. And she deserves those tears, the sadness, and the wishes that she were here. I may not personally know where you're all at, but for anyone who wants to hug or wants to dance and talk, let me know. And for anyone who wants a tissue, let me know. It is now more than ever the time to love, and I think we all know Aunt Apryl would agree. Thank you.